Good morning, everyone. Dean Howell here from GeoSpatial Connect. Just welcoming you to today's Google Hangout. And Monday is our events Hangout. And so if you have an event that you'd like to promote to the um, members of GeoSpatial Connect, then just drop me an email or just get on to the Hangout. And at the end, you can just promote your event. So, just as a recap, we do these daily um, Hangouts at the moment through Google. 10:30 a.m. Adelaide time, so that's 10 and a half hours plus Greenwich Mean Time. And so Mondays is our events webinar. Tuesday is our services. So if you have a service you'd like to promote to the members, then Tuesday is the day we do that. Wednesday is our job seeker coaching. So things like interview coaching and mentoring and just general things about getting that next job. Thursday is products and projects. So if you have a product or a project that you would like to promote, then let me know. And Friday is our business coaching. So all of these are provided to you as members of GeoSpatial Connect at no cost to you if you want to promote your product or project or service, or you would like me to do it on your behalf. So let's get into today's events webinar. We're going to cover 3 events today, and they're all Australian events. So if there's people from outside of Australia who want to for me to advertise their events as well, then just let me know. So the 3 events that we have on that we're going to go through today are GeoRabble in Tasmania. So the first GeoRabble in Tasmania on the 14th of November. GIS Day, the International Day, on 20th of November, and Mapping Our World is a not just a single day event, but a multi-month event at the National Library from the 7th of November this year to the 10th of March next year, called Mapping Our World. And we're going to show a quick video related to that as well. So let's get into that, and I'll just share my screen. We'll go to another screen, and over here. Okay, so remember, if you want to join the webinar, I'm just going to type this in to join Hangout, press, good if I could type today, the blue Hangout button. But at the same time as we record each of these sessions, and then we'll put them up on our YouTube channel here on the Google Hangout page, plus also on our blog. So whether you can attend in person then or not. So as I said, the 3 events we're going to look at: GeoRabble in Tasmania, GIS Day, and Mapping Our World. So let's start with GeoRabble. So as I said, it's the first GeoRabble in Tasmania. GeoRabble is a get-together of geospatial professionals, and normally short, quick presentations from a number of presenters. So this one, they've got 4 speakers from Launceston, from Geometry, from Esri Australia, and from Department of Primary Industry. So it's going to be held at the Tatterstall Hotel, as I said, 14th of November, starting at 5 o'clock, finished by 7. So get along there if you're in Tasmania for the event. So as it says there, celebrate each other's triumphs, respect each other's choices, no sales pitches, no company logos or about us, and keeping it short. So it's all about, just talking about how technology works, how people use it. So as I said, for the first time in Tasmania. It's been in Sydney and Melbourne a few times, but so on, note that in your diary, November 14 at 5 p.m. So if you need any more information on that, just let me know. All right, so that's our first one. A second event is International GIS Day, and Ezra, you're always fairly prominent with GIS Day. Here in Australia, you can even request a GIS Day pack. So if you're celebrating it in your office, then why not request a pack and do something for GIS Day that promotes it within your organisation, that promotes the people, the services, the things that you do. So note that in your diary. November 20 is International GIS Day. So do something, make a cake, talk about GIS, and spread the word. It's actually a technology that more and more people are using, and more people probably have no idea that they're using it. But our industry has come a very long way in the last sort of 20-30 years, from just being an assisting mapping type package to database integration, now to day-to-day use through navigation and finding your way around, location-based services, a whole range of things that use the underlying GIS technology. All right, so November 20, GIS Day. And the third one that we're going to talk about quickly today is Mapping Our World, Terra Incognita to Australia. So this is a presentation or exhibition of mapping through in Australia at the National Library in Canberra. So it runs from the 7th of November to the 10th of March. So if you're in Canberra any time over that time, then go and have a look. It goes through some amazing collections of maps that are hundreds and hundreds of years old. So what we might do is I might just start this YouTube video, and it explains a bit more about the exhibition itself.
Archipelagus Orientalis is the most important map documenting Australia's presence prior to the arrival of the British. It is the map on which all subsequent maps of New Holland are based. Blau's Archipelagus has the distinction of including for the first time on a map details of the sighting of Tasmania by Tasman's crew aboard the Zeehan on 24th November 1642. It's a magnificent chart, and it actually is 9 individual copper plates, and we've got a few challenges with it. You can see it's constructed of an intaglio chart with letterpress text around the outside telling the story of Tasman's 2 voyages and some of the discoveries. It's long been thought that only 3 examples of the archipelagus had survived since the copper plates were created in 1659. However, this map, found in a storage facility in Sweden in 2010, was put up for sale by a small auction house in Stockholm with a modest price listing. You can see why the sale room might have had doubts about this rare wall map, for even a digital image shows that sections of the text and the map are flaking away or already missing from the woven cloth on which it's been mounted.
The paper itself is extremely good. However, as you can see with the outlines of the islands, particularly up in Indonesia, and also on the outline of Australia and Tasmania, there's quite a significant browning and cracking of the paper support. And this is due to the verdigris, which was a pigment, yes, that's been used. And it's also been used in the cartouche here, and that has contributed to a lot of the damage by the degradation of the paper.
The survival of this, the first large-scale map of New Holland, and its acquisition by the National Library in 2013, 350 years after its creation, represent the triumph of chance over the vicissitudes of time. A few examples of the map were known worldwide, but none had come to light since the 17th century.
Oh, and it's free. There we go. So we'll be collecting all this so-called fluff and actually examining it under the microscope, and that will give us some clues as to where this item has been stored previously. It's quite interesting to look through what time deposits on objects.
A few examples of the map were known worldwide, but none had come to light since the 17th century. The map is not listed in any catalogues we can find since it was printed, with the exception of a listing in the collection of antiquarian dealer Pel Thulin of Amsterdam as early as 1950. Before this, its provenance is unknown. The map's condition probably reduced its attractiveness to the map collecting market, which is naturally drawn to beauty over substance. The National Library, already with the largest collection of Dutch Golden Age mapping relating to Australia and the East Indies, was an obvious fit, as we are fortunate to have the conservation skills needed to restore some of the map's former glory. The map was offered to the library early in 2013 and acquired with the assistance of the federal government. It's a rare occasion to acquire a map such as this, and we're delighted that the stabilisation work done by our expert conservation staff means that we can show it to you in Mapping Our World.
Okay, so that's the Mapping Our World exhibition, as I said, 7th of November 2013 to 10th of March 2014. So if you're in Canberra, you know, we'll recommend to go and have a look at that. There's some amazing historical maps that'll be on display. All right, so that is the three events that we're highlighting today. So just remember, if you have an event that you would like to promote, just let me know. If you have a service, on Tuesday we do our services webinars. Tuesday services, Wednesday job seeker coaching, Thursday products and projects, and Friday business coaching. So be involved in any of those. They're nice and short, just to keep you informed. All right, so have a great day, and we will speak to you again soon. Okay, bye for now.